What is going on, guys? It's TheCrazymook here, bringing you another vlog. And I just thought I'd show you this view. We're up in Balcombe, something like that, and that's the viaduct, or something, I don't know. Well, it looks like a viaduct to me, doesn't it? Didn't it? Would you say? Right, let's get on the road and I'll catch you guys up. What is going on, guys? It's been a long time, so I thought I'd come out and do a video for you guys. And yes, I am on my Kawasaki, not on a Triumph Daytona. And it's, I don't know, I got swept up in the moment of looking at buying one, and I don't know, although I could do it, I'd be financially pushing myself, so I'm going to keep this bike. And to be honest with you, when I look at this bike in the garage, it still makes me smile, so that's what it's all about for me, you know. A bike has just got to give you that grin factor, even when it's standing still with the engine off, you know. It's just gonna make you smile. So that's what it's all about for me, and so, you know, I'm happy with this bike and I'm gonna keep her for a bit. And my bike is looking pretty darn shiny, and I will pull over and show you guys in a sec, and I'll insert that clip here. I mean, it's done over 100 and no, it's done nearly 200 miles, so obviously there are a few bug splats everywhere, but I'm still surprised, I'm still surprised that shit is still staying clean, you know? Like, there are bits all in the frame and stuff that I would never ever bother with, you know? It's crazy. I love it. And, like, all the plastics have been shined up and everything. And everything in it, bruv, like the brake calipers, and just shows how many scratches and like rust there is on this bike. Boo! And that was all thanks to a guy called Mike's Valeting Centre, and he's up in Crawley, and he does a bloody good job for a really good value bike valet. How it works at the moment is you have to ride up to him, leave the bike with him for a couple of hours, and then yeah, come pick it up, nice and shiny. Now, you can go for the works, which I did, you know, that is like, well, go and have a look in the link in the description, and what you'll find there is a list of things you get for each service. There are different services you get, so you know, you don't have to buy the most expensive, which is what I did, and it cost me £30, and you pretty much get everything, you know, you get the chain tightened and lubed and degreased, and all these black plastics and stuff have all been polished up really nicely. And I would never spend 2.5 hours cleaning my own bike, and even if I did, I'd get back on it and go, oh look, I missed a bit there, look, and oh look, that bit's not quite done. But this guy has done a phenomenal job, so you know, if you're around the area, then do give him a shout, for sure. And he says if he gets enough customer base to become mobile. And what else? Yeah, this is going to be the last video I do before I go and sift through all those videos in France. I'm going to sit down and do it. So yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about the camping experience while we were away, and to be honest with you, it is the first time I have ever slept in a tent that wasn't in my back garden, and even then it was only in my back garden because I wanted to do a practice run for it. And to be honest, I can't see why people would go on a weekend away on a holiday in a tent. It's not quite, I don't quite see how that works, but it's quite back to basics, and I get that, but it sounds like I'm going to rant here, but it's not. I really enjoyed it, the fact that, you know, it's an experience and you're so far away from home, you know, you're like 600 miles away from your own country, let alone your own home, you know, it's just mad. And every mile we were heading further south, in the back of your mind, you know that you're going further into the unknown, you know, you're not familiar with anything, and that is, I really like that. Oh, you gotta be fracking kidding me. If you guys haven't heard the news, then this is where they're doing all the fracking protests. So yeah. This is a bit close to home, I've got to be honest. I'm like less than 20 miles away from home, so Look at that, they've set up a nice little camp here. No fracking! Stop fracking! I don't even care. Keep it clean, yeah! Look at that, they've set up their own little... How bizarre. How bizarre indeed. Well, the police are certainly out in force. Anyway, back on. There you go, there's camping for you. I wouldn't do that. Never. I would bring like a mobile home, or maybe stay in a B&B and just like go and protest over in a B&B somewhere. Now, one of the biggest things for me was the fact that there wasn't any electricity. Now, let me try and justify myself for a sec here. I had to wake up every morning with a decision of, do I charge my drift up so I can get home and I can show you guys what I did and what I got up to and what it's like over in France, and you know, share the experience, or do I charge my phone so I've got a little bit of charge in it so I can phone home, you know? E.T. phone home! You know, that is not a decision you want to have to make while on holiday, but you know, whatever. So this whole lack of electricity thing, you know, it's quite sad, but let me ask you this question. Could you honestly live without electricity? Because being honest with you guys, there's no way I could do that. Have a look around you now. What doesn't run on electricity, you know? You've probably got like your computer, what you're watching this on runs on electricity, you know, that's one thing for starters. And, you know, even like out of the home, you know, like going into town or the city or whatever, there's tons of stuff that runs on electricity and we rely on it now. So, you know, it's quite sad. But I just wanted to ask you guys that. Would you last without electricity? Another thing I wanted to quickly touch on was a meetup of some description. Now, if you guys are seriously up for a meetup sometime soon, and it probably is a bit too late to say, oh, by the way, it's a Friday today, so would you like to go and meet up for a meetup tomorrow, maybe? But seriously, you know, it is a bit short notice to say let's do it this weekend. So I'm thinking maybe like the 31st or 1st. Unfortunately, I am busy on the bank holiday Monday, which would have been a perfect time to do it. But yeah, post up if you're interested in meeting up. Even if you haven't got like a YouTube channel and you just want to come out for a ride, then go for it. And I don't know, we could meet up at like Brands Hatch or Peace Pottage or wherever, you know, take a ride down to Loomies if it's not too far, or Box Hill, Berry Hill, you know, it doesn't really matter. But if not, we've got plenty of other meets up on the calendar coming up in September, so yeah, just wanted to chuck that out there. And please remember to leave a rating, and I will catch you guys in the next video, which will be me in Francais. So, see you later guys, peace. Right, Mod 1 training, are you ready? Oh, we can do tighter than that. There we go, look, didn't even put my feet down because I'm such a freaking pro.